Hello, everyone. Mike here with my thoughts on TLC 2016. I just got done watching it. I missed the first few matches, so went back and watched those. When I first got home, the Corbin and Kalisto match was on, so I watched that and the rest of the show, and went back and watched the tag match as well as the Nikki Bella and Carmella match, and then the Ziggler and Miz ladder match. So we're gonna start from the top. I didn't watch the pre-show, so I missed that match. But apparently, according to the results, the Hype Bros, Mojo Rawley, and Zack Ryder with American Alpha, um, Gable and Jordan, and Apollo Crews defeated the Vaudevillains. So Aiden English and Simon Gotch, as well as the Ascension, Connor and Victor with Kurt Hawkins. I didn't see that, but I watched the tag team match, and on our prediction show, we predicted that Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton would win the tag team titles. We were correct there. Um, we felt that I think Rhino and Slater had had the titles for a while, and the underdog story with them was kind of wearing a bit thin. So they put the titles on Orton and Bray Wyatt. Luke Harper got involved as well. I thought it was a decent match. It was fairly short. So yeah, only about like 5 minutes and 53 seconds according to Wikipedia. But we were right there. Glad they're giving the title to Bray Wyatt. I think this is his first title reign. I don't think he's ever won a title, so it's good to see him with some gold. And also, Orton is there as well with another title. We move into the Nikki Bella and Carmella match. We were correct in our prediction that Nikki Bella would win. There were some decent spots in this match. I really liked when Carmella had Nikki in the Tree of Woe and was smacking her leg with the kendo stick. They were saying that Nikki's Bella's leg was not injured, but had taken some damage. So it was nice to see Carmella kind of focus on that area and hit her with the kendo stick. And of course, the "You can't see me" taunt from her as well was pretty funny. She gets sprayed with a fire extinguisher and then gets the Rack Attack 2.0. 1, 2, 3. Nikki wins, which we predicted. And then Carmella gets on the mic and says that it wasn't her that attacked Nikki at Survivor Series, but it was actually Natalya. So we're going to see where that goes. Miz and Ziggler in the ladder match. Very good match. They had a nice tug of war with the ladder where I think Miz got clipped with it in the face, and then it got pushed into Ziggler. Both got some attacks in with that ladder, which is pretty nice. Um, the corner drop kick with the ladder in Ziggler's face was a pretty good spot as well as Ziggler's springboard. Like the ladder was set up in the corner of the rope, so it kind of had a little bit of bounce to it. Ziggler did an elbow drop off of that, which was a pretty good spot. There were just, the ladder match. There's going to be great ladder spots throughout the entire match. I like the knee breaker on the ladder as well as the figure four. The Miz put Ziggler in the figure four, like through the ladder. He had his legs like under, like going through the rungs. We had a skull crushing finale on the ladder, which looked like it like just clipped Ziggler. So I don't think he took the full brunt of the finisher on the ladder. Miz was hanging on the belt and got the ladder knocked into him, and he fell. And both of them were, you know, basically hobbling around on one leg toward the end of the match. The slingshot power bomb onto the ladder was also good. And at the end of the match, there was two ladders. Miz climbs up, gets a low blow, gets the win, dedicates it to Daniel Bryan. So that's some pretty good heel work right there. It was a somewhat clean win for Miz because Maurice didn't get involved really at all. She was just out there. She didn't distract the referee or distract Ziggler or anything like that. Corbin and Kalisto was decent. I predicted Corbin would win. I think Aaron predicted Kalisto. It could have gone either way. I'm glad they went with Corbin, so gives him a little bit of momentum. I mean, not sure how much he's actually going to get out of it because it's going to basically just look like that he's a bully at this point. He did a pretty good promo on Talking Smack where came in and was like basically bragging about how he just destroyed Kalisto and was wanted to be put into the main event scene. I hope they put him in there. I think it would be good for him to be in that main event scene and also diversify the main event picture because right now it's just been AJ Dean and James Ellsworth. So Corbin gets the win there. It was a decent match. I liked the deep six on the outside. Looked pretty brutal. It was a pretty rough spot. Um, I liked all the they had how they had the chairs set up in the ring. There was like six chairs facing each other, and Corbin basically got like not power bomb, but like he fell through all those chairs, but then eventually ended up winning the end of days. We had the table match between Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch. We were correct in our prediction here that Alexa Bliss would win the championship. It's a pretty good spot. They did some interesting stuff with the tables. They tried to have the table just be set up normally, and then they also set the table up in the corner. Becky took a DDT onto the table in its unfolded state, and it was kind of a rough spot because the table was upside down, so the metal things were kind of like sticking up. So that could have been bad if she had hit that, but she took the DDT onto like the middle part of the table. End of the match, Alexa had there's a table on the outside, and Becky went through it with a power bomb. So we were correct in predicting that Alexa Bliss would win the championship. And then the main event, a really great match, an awesome match between AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose for the World Championship in a TLC match. You know, some awesome stuff here. Like there was the spot where Dean Ambrose cleared off both tables, put AJ on one of them, and dove off a ladder onto it, of course, breaking the table. That was a pretty brutal spot. Pretty cool spot though. The camera angle when and then Dean was going for the win. AJ hit the phenomenal forearm, and the thing about this spot was I'm glad they showed it. The reverse angle actually showed it a little bit better, but the camera angle was weird for this particular move, and the reverse camera angle showed it a little bit better. AJ hit an awesome 450 splash from the rope onto the outside onto a table with Dean Ambrose on it. Towards the end of the match, Ellsworth came out, turned heel essentially, pushed over the ladder that had Dean Ambrose on it, which then allowed AJ to climb the ladder and win. I'm talking smack. Like I said, I think the match was great. Despite this interference, it was just I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of the James Ellsworth storyline. But right now, the storyline apparently is that Shane McMahon, according to James Ellsworth on Talking Smack, has granted him a title match against AJ Styles next week on SmackDown Live. And one of my friends, they said potentially the reason for this is James Ellsworth already has all these wins over AJ anyway, so he would rather face AJ than face Dean. However, on Talking Smack, they brought up the fact that um, Daniel Bryan said you won all those matches against him because of Dean Ambrose, like helping you or distracting AJ or whatever. And now you have Dean Ambrose is going to be obviously be upset because you cost him this title match in this TLC match. Um, Ellsworth said that him and Dean are probably still going to be cool, like even after that, and I seriously doubt that. But he's basically saying that I think he has a better chance of beating AJ than beating Dean. But then Daniel Bryan said, well, Dean's now, you're going to have to deal with him as well. So, don't know if maybe they do a triple threat match at some point or whatnot, but, well, we'll see. But we were correct in predicting that AJ would retain the title, and we actually got all of our predictions correct. So, that's happened a couple times before, but yeah, every match on tonight's card we got right. And overall, I think TLC was actually a really good show. The ladder match and the TLC match, in particular, were really good. The Corbin Kalisto match was good as well. Like they made good use of all the matches that had ladders or tables or chairs. Made good use of all the weapons that they could. Thought it was a pretty good show overall, and that's about it. So overall, TLC was pretty good. I'll probably be doing another one of these for the Royal Rumble. Also, obviously going to be doing a prediction show for the Royal Rumble as well. So we'll see what happens there. But that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.